You're going about this all wrong.
I know. Trust me. I know.
Get your mindset straight. Lock in. Lock in. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Bourbon Theory. I'm Josh.
I'm Bill.
And today we're doing a special blind for you.
Special blind.
It's special because I know what is in all of these glasses, but he does not.
I'm totally in the blind.
Completely.
I even tried to look at the shelf and see if I could tell what was missing.
And that's cheating, and that's not cool.
Well, it was a quick look.
But this is, I think, going to become a little bit of a series because we are going to be testing one of your favorite types of bourbon. That's your first hint. And we're going to see
Favorite types or favorite distillery? I mean, bourbon.
Types.
Types.
So we're going to see exactly how you stack rank things.
Okay.
So I, in particular, looking forward to this because we have some staple distilleries and new distilleries, and we're going to start putting winners against winners, and we're going to see exactly how you feel if your old roots and traditional big distilleries in Kentucky are actually your favorites.
So is this a weeder?
Motherfucker.
You told me I couldn't say that.
I got to bleep it now. Dang it.
I was going to call this the fuck dad blinds, but...
So yes, these are all wheated bourbon.
Okay.
So no 100% wheat whiskey, no 100%.
Do you have these set up right for them?
Yes.
Okay.
Remember, we grabbed from the right.
I'm making him think.
We grabbed from the right. You're second guessing me. But without further ado, let's get right into it.
All right. Got a good color to it.
It does have a good color to it.
Not terribly old.
No, not. I would not think that this is. Man, you really did a number on my glass. Look, I got it off for you.
Oh, did you? Good. Because I don't like that being in there. The B's wrong, too, I think.
That's okay.
I fixed some of these. I didn't fix all of them.
This has got a nice...
We do have a studio audience.
Excuse me, you talk about the nose in this while I get a dog off of the laptop.
Oh. She don't know. She can't do anything. She don't know the password.
So sorry, Harley. You're a good girl.
She don't know the password. All right. It's definitely got the wheater nose to it.
Yep. This has...
Got some honey.
Yeah. That was my next thing I was going to say.
Yeah, quite a bit of honey.
A very sweet wheat nose.
Was that a hint?
No hints. You already guessed what kinds of bourbon they are, so we got to leave it at that. You don't have to guess the distillery or anything like that. I just want you to pick your favorite.
You just want me to pick my favorite? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's easy.
And be critical.
It's kind of a one nose, on the nose is one thing. There's not...
Really?
I'm not getting a lot of difference other than that. There's one tone, one note that comes through there.
All right. Well, since our last filming session, because you were picking up marshmallow, I had to go and smell a marshmallow, and I'm getting just a tiny bit of like a marshmallow, like a melted,
Yeah. Good for you. Good for you. Like
getting the honey, getting the wheat. There's a nice bit of sweetness that goes in with those three.
The wheat's there.
Some of our four-legged friends are down here, so apologies if you hear any clicking and clacking. This smells really good. I'm going in too.
It's very thick. I didn't get enough.
Ooh, that's got some nice spice to it.
That's what I thought on the first partial sip that I got.
Yeah.
Definitely. There's definitely some spice there.
Man, this really sits on the front palate for a while.
It does.
Like really heavy on the front palate, actually.
It moves back. It's got some oak to it too.
It does have a little bit of oak impact.
But it's thick.
It is.
It is really thick.
It is very nice.
Yes, it is. That's a dog tail banging against something here. A little drum beat going.
A little bit. It sounded like it was coming from upstairs. He's wanting some pets. Come here, bub. You can do it. He's working on it. He's an old man now. This is very good.
It is very good.
I really like this.
I might even have an idea.
Really? Go ahead and throw it out.
Bardstown Origin Series. Wheat.
Okay. All right.
Ooh.
get
This
our
is
clink on
completely different. Got way more wheat funk on it.
Yes, it does. This is nice.
It is. That wheat
This
funk
has-
is strong.
Yeah, but there's like there's a caramel that's sitting underneath it, like a really strong.
This is almost like it's a
caramel.
pure wheat whiskey.
It does have a much stronger, like wheat content smell.
And we do have some pure wheat.
Yeah, I
Whiskey.
did tell you at the beginning of this there is no 100% wheat whiskey.
Oh, you did tell me?
This is just wheated bourbons.
I didn't hear you.
He doesn't listen to me. It's okay, guys. Much heavier wheat.
Oh, yeah.
Like this is almost exclusively wheat. There's a little bit of like a clovey spice in there as well.
Does anybody do a 95.5 wheat? Ooh, there's a like a minty note in there.
There really is a very. It's almost like cinnamon mint.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah.
if you took spearmint and cinnamon gum and put them
I'm
together.
not sure I've had this before.
This is a totally different drinking experience. Like completely and totally different from Glass A.
Nothing finished here, right?
Nothing finished.
Okay.
Strictly wheated bourbon. So 51% corn minimum, wheat being the secondary grain. Tertiary can be whatever. Might be 4 grains, but super big differences.
I might be wrong on this one.
I'm going to go ahead and put a little drop in each one of these and swirl them just so that when we finish with Glass C, we can go back through.
I'm going to go ahead and do it on this one and go for a second. This one is not as thick as A.
Really, because look at mine.
Well,
I'm telling you, we are having some odd, with the last filming session we did, specifically a video series that we are now going to redo just because we'd like to. All of mine were draining like immediately, and you were having a lot that was like sticking. So,
wow, that note, it's not mint.
I'll have to find out when I go back through.
It's something else.
Let's get our clink on.
See how
Man, that
See how that
sticks.
one's sticking?
Look at that.
Yeah,
This, I think, has the nicest color out of all of them.
it does have a good color to it.
Oh, and just a fantastic nose.
There's a mint on the nose of this one, which would normally kind of lead to a rye, but
I'm not getting mint.
there's something fresh there. Maybe it's not mint.
There's definitely like a really fresh, light spice.
Yeah, there's something fresh there.
I'm really bad with spices as far as remembering exactly what's what. So
We're gonna have to
wanna
buy
say the
one of
wrong-
those kits.
You know, yeah.
I think that would really help you, and
When
it'd probably
you-
help me too.
Might want to have like a flavor wheel up here at some point as well, just to help
Yeah.
us find more of the right category. Because this has almost, compared to especially Glass B, but in Glass A as well, the wheat funk is miles lower.
Yes, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So this one may be a wheater, but it may be a less percentage wheater.
Ooh, man. The proof comes through on this one. Certainly feeling it more.
Yeah,
These
this
two.
one definitely Yeah, I get a little hug.
I'm actually getting that right now, which is weird because that never happens.
I get a little hug on this one.
Yeah.
But it's thin.
It's sticking, though.
Compared to the others, its mouthfeel is thinner. It's God, there's still like a spearmint or something in there.
I think something's going on with your palate at the moment. Did you finish chewing gum or something? Did you just brush your teeth?
I did brush my teeth earlier, but it's been a little while.
Have you eaten anything since you brushed your teeth?
No.
That could be it.
I also use mouthwash.
That could also be
It was
it.
100 proof, and I didn't spit it out.
So, first impressions, what's your favorite?
I'm not ready yet.
No?
Yeah.
Like, your first impression.
First impression, I would probably go with A.
Okay.
If I ranked them, I'd go A, B, C right now
Really?
across it. So,
Okay. Mine's a little different.
How about you?
I would go C-A-B.
Okay. But
I like my proof.
to be honest,
and that tastes proofy.
I was thinking in my head, I was trying to guess what they were.
Yeah, which is hard.
More
we have a
than-
lot of weeded, then
More than anything else, even more than tasting them, although I was tasting them to try and figure out what they were, in my head it was, let me see if I can figure out what these are. So
you're going about this all wrong.
I know, trust me, I know.
Get your mindset straight. Lock in. So I put a drop in everything. I've just refreshed my palate, given it a chance to sit.
But I don't think that's what I said. I don't think it's Bardstown. This has got now I'm getting a tobacco note on this one.
Well, be sure to sip on glass C before you sip on anything else. Have you refreshed?
I don't think I put a drop in glass C, and
Okay.
I didn't put a drop in glass A either.
Yeah,
So
get those on there. I'm going to go ahead and go in after I've
I
let this sit for a minute.
sipped on C. I had a taste
Yeah,
of
we
it.
get our second sip.
Oh, we're going backwards?
Yes.
So we're good this time?
That is the strategy.
Yeah.
Man, the sweetness opened up a lot with the drop, and once you let it sit, a lot more sweetness.
Must be time.
Like vanilla, like thick, heavy vanilla, like you were almost smelling vanilla extract.
You can see that. I get honey underlying on it too.
I got more in there, give it a sniff. Mine's been sitting a little
Yeah.
longer. This smells miles better than it did to begin with. I would have said that this had the worst nose going through, but the best flavor for me.
That tobacco note is strong on that one now. And it's not that I don't like it. So, but you're not that's probably not something you're going to pick up
No, it's not.
because you're not exposed
I've never
to.
smoked a cigarette in my life.
You're not exposed to tobacco, and you've never
Never really smoked a cigar.
planted it. You've never harvested it.
no.
You've never done all those things that I've done in my life. So
Man, just the proof on Glass C is really nice. Every now and then I question myself, do I really like proof or am I just saying that, you know?
no.
And then you try things, you're like, oh yeah, I like proof. I like proof.
There's a zest in that, an effervescence in it.
It sits nice and heavy on the mid palate, a little bit less on the finish.
Yeah.
But you're right, it is lighter.
I'd say
the
it
tone that
probably
gives.
does not have as much age on it as some of the others.
Well, I'm going to see if I can pick up tobacco on this.
Oh, it's there.
Do you get it on mine?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is what tobacco smells like. I'm getting a much more just like raw, earthy note.
Yeah, earthy. Yeah,
Yeah.
tobacco is going to kind of be that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess when I think
It's an earthy note, but it's got a bit of a wang to it, a bit of a
wang.
yeah. I don't know how to explain it better than that. I'll work on that. Trust me, I'll work on it. But
That's going to be some comments.
I hope so. God, we could use some comments around here. We're investing money like crazy in equipment. And by the way, new microphones.
Yeah, new mics. Sorry,
So let's
tapped
hope,
mine.
because I've noticed recently that our quality of sound has gone down, especially when playing videos on the television.
Yeah.
I'm having to really crank the volume up, so we apologize for that. You're still going to have some out there that are like that. If you're seeing the same thing, we can't really do anything about it, but we're investing in new equipment to see if we can
Yep.
make a change.
Speaking of, we had to return our camera and get a new one
Yeah.
because there was a scratch
We
on
had
the inside of the lens.
Yeah, we had something happen with the lens
Yeah,
of
so
it.
there's some videos that are out right now and that are to come that have a little bit.
The quality's just not quite there.
The video quality, it's just a little blurry. It's like it's not quite focused perfectly, and it really bugged me when we finished our last filming session. I went in there and kind of dug around and tried to see exactly what it was, and there's a little bit of a scratch on the inside of it. So, and we've never dropped the camera. It's never been. I mean, it's been well treated. So
very well treated.
So we just had to get a new one. All right, I'm going to sip on B. I don't know if you did that already.
I did. That's why I pulled it back like this. Muted the nose on this one. The water did.
Yeah, there's something unpleasant
Yes.
about this after the water. It was there without it, but now especially it's really, yeah. I'm going to refresh before I take another sip of anything.
Probably a good idea. But the sweetness in that one is still there.
Holy crap.
Even though I needed to refresh after this one, the sweetness on this one is
The nose
there.
on A now is phenomenal.
But it's a bit muted for me now. I don't know.
This is
Oh, that's what it was.
beautiful.
I got a bit of a clog. Excuse me. Just kidding.
There's a hock a loogie right here on
Hock a
camera.
loogie. The funk is still there. The honey's still there. It is a bit of a. It's a bit of still a bit of a one-noter on the nose.
The flavors really died off with the water. It went from thick to super thin,
Wow.
like gone. Like it's sitting on the front and the back, just a little.
Ooh. I was just gonna sip, and I got a nose there.
I'm telling you, once you let that thing sit for a minute, Glass C gets fantastic.
Wow.
Crazy, right?
It's like Kelmanier.
All right, I am ready with my order whenever you are.
I'm just kidding about the Kelmanier, but it is a sharp. It's a very sharp note to it. Maybe more like chicken litter.
Jesus.
No.
He's kidding, guys.
I was kidding. If it was that, I wouldn't be drinking it.
You might have dropped the glass. My order is set. I am ready to roll whenever you are. I would like to see if you can guess the Wheateds. And if you don't, that's understandable. There's a lot of wheated bourbon in this room right now. So, but let's go with your third place. It's Glass B.
B is third. Yeah. B is
right.
third. A is second. C is first.
Yep.
Okay. Now, as far as guessing, I thought I had this one, and I thought I had it twice, and I didn't mention the second one.
What did you think the second one was?
The second one I thought was Castle and Key.
Okay.
Wheated.
Okay.
But I don't think the proof is there for it. And I also don't think the flavor is there for it.
All right. What do you think about B?
B, I got no idea.
Nothing at all?
I
will give you one hint.
honestly, I don't think I've had it before.
We have reviewed this bud on the channel.
We have.
We have.
Is it a holiday?
You'll find out at the end.
I guess I'll find out at the end. That probably means it is.
Find out at the end.
But I don't think it's a holiday because I like the holidays. Now, there is a holiday bottle that we have not opened yet that we have, or maybe two. No, there's one we haven't opened yet.
It's not weeded. The one that's not open is not weeded.
Oh. Okay.
What about Glass C? What do you think that is?
What could that be? Oh, my mouth is tingling now a little bit. Second, third, and fourth pours of the day here. And I just cooked the turkey for tomorrow.
You did.
So, let's see. Spatchcock the first time.
What's Glass C, old man?
Glass C? Or that's what you want me to guess what it is?
Yes. Just throw something out there.
It's not a Buffalo Trace product. And a lot of those are wheated, but it's not a Buffalo Trace product. I don't know. Could it be? Hang on a minute.
You don't lose any points if you're wrong.
Oh, I don't get any points if I'm right either.
You do. You get props. And the audience will love you even more than they already do.
That can't be... I will... Weller Special Reserve drinks a lot hotter than what the proof is.
It does drink a lot hotter than the proof. That Weller Special Reserve's got some spice and some oak on it, which is weird for a 90 proofer.
So, you know what? I'm going to throw a guess in there that it's Weller Special Reserve.
Okay. Well, are you ready to find out what is what?
I'm ready to find out.
All right, everyone. Glass A is Old Elk Wheated Bourbon.
Wheated bourbon. Okay.
92 proof.
Okay.
Was much better on the first sip than the second.
And that's just their standard.
That's just
standard wheated.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Not a pick or anything like that. I wanted to keep it.
And it
based
had
off
not been
roots.
open, so I had not had it before.
Yes.
So
Although I think you probably have had.
I've had Old Elk Wheated before,
But a
but
long
not
time,
necessarily.
Which
I've
is-
got a lot of store picks. of
Yes.
that,
Which part of the
of
reason why I
wheated.
picked this one. Now I'm going to move this off to the side. I want you to make sure this doesn't fall.
Okay. Yes, keep it in the center.
All right. Glass number 2. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
It's been holiday.
Wow.
Congratulations. You got that one right.
Okay.
Although you second guessed yourself and said that it wasn't.
You know, but we've liked these before.
We did, and it is nowhere near as good as the first time we had
It's
it.
not, because these were B minus, B plus, B, and B plus
plus.
when we rated these before.
Yes, they were. And this one was a B plus.
And that was in September.
Oh,
Really?
sorry, that was a. I think if we did the original one, that was a B or a B plus. And
Yeah,
then we
soft
did-
red wheat was.
Then we had the Rick House proof,
was
and that
was
was
the
the
B
B
plus.
plus.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
this
really
is just the
surprised by
Missouri.
that. Yeah. Nope, that is
No,
the
it's
soft
just
red wheat.
soft. Yeah, this was the B, the straight
Yeah.
B. Wow.
And it was.
But compared to these three, or to these two, it was not.
You ready to find out what won?
Yep. Let's
What
see
your
what
favorite
won.
on the table is?
Well,
Castle
there we
and Key,
go.
everybody. You did mention this. You thought that for a minute was Glass A.
I did, and it was part of that was because of how thick it is, and the flavor that came off of it to start with. First I went with Bardstown, Origin Series wheated. Then I went no, that's not the same. And you don't know this, but I didn't blind. I did it myself. I did a comparison between that because I had heard people saying that this and Weller 107 were very close together.
Sorry
And
about
I would
the
tell you
bulb,
that-
guys.
Anyone who says that is wrong.
Yeah, they do not
In
taste
my
alike.
opinion, they are not even close.
The proof is very similar, but the flavor profile you get on them is totally different.
And so I would tell you, the flavor profile is completely different. Weller 107 has much more of a sweet note to it, cherry,
Yes.
grape note to it.
Super heavy cherry.
So I'm not surprised at this one. These are excellent. Right now, they are only available at the distillery.
So they are in distribution.
They are.
When they will hit the market, We were not told.
And
But
this
we were there when
Yes.
it was distillery only.
And it was 7 years.
aged
It
out
is 7 years old.
So we've gone from what is rumored to be 5 to what is 6 to what is 7.
Yeah.
And we've gone from 92 to 100 to 105 point something.
But there is a note. There really is a note on that holiday.
If you had to give these each a rating, and you do, what is your rating for these bottles today?
I'd have to give, in the comparison we're in right now,
Build the suspense. Keep them waiting.
I'd have to give the holiday a C. C to C minus. I'll just give it a C.
I'd agree.
I'm almost getting a molasses note now in that sweetness. It finally has gotten me. I'm getting there with it. It's a bit of it's kind of like a sharp honey type thing. There's a sharpness there in it, and I said it before. It's like there's a minty. There's something that's in there. It's just sharp.
There's something that was not in it when we cracked this bottle open.
I agree, or not on our palate, whatever.
Yeah,
So I'd have to give that one a C.
I would agree.
Yeah, a C. The Old Elk, I would give a. I like it. I think it's good.
It certainly doesn't drink like a 92 proofer.
No, I would not add water to it at all. I don't think adding the water did anything for
I think
it
it
at
made
all.
it worse.
I wish I knew what the mash bill was on it. I wish they would make the writing larger on it.
Why don't you let me go at it?
So yeah, 92 proof. So if you pulled this up to 100 just to see what this was, what it would be like. Nothing wrong with it. I'd give that one a B minus. I'd give that one a B minus. And this one I give. Just happen to have a little left.
You're a little indecisive today. I had my ratings as soon as we got through.
I'm confused because I kept trying to guess what they were. It was all in this.
Yeah, you got to cut.
Wait till I do this to you.
You got to cut. I'm ready. I'm ready.
This one is it's a B plus.
I would agree.
It's a B plus.
What did you give A? I didn't.
B minus.
I would agree. B minus. Yep. C, B minus, B plus. So, I don't know what happened to that Ben Holiday. Something.
Yeah, I don't know.
Careful with your knees down
we got
there.
glasses hanging underneath in racks underneath the tabletop here.
So
we got a bunch of Glens, so I don't have to wash the doggone many of them so fast. I still have to. I'm the one that has to wash them, but anyway.
I set us up for the other videos, guys. Only one of us can do that.
So far.
But hey, these are good.
They're good.
They're good.
They are very good.
I am definitely going to revisit this bottle.
Yes.
And see if it's just the time. This isn't the right time in the bottle for how much was left and how long we let it sit. Maybe in a week or so.
And again, when you're comparing it to something else, there's always going to be a winner. There's always going to be a loser.
Yep.
It's just how it is.
Just like I'm the favorite kid.
It's like if you're in a gunfight, somebody's going to win, somebody's going to lose.
And today, Ben Holiday lost.
Yes.
And I'm very surprised about that. When I set these up, I expected first, second, third.
But you don't have much experience with Old Elk, other than the rye. That's really the only experience you have with
I have had their base bourbon.
Yeah, you can.
It's not bad.
No.
But I assumed that just give it a little wheat funk and a little extra something, and that would be it. And I think I was relatively right on that. Mm-hmm. But good blind.
But, I mean, this was originally, before we put any water, the thickest one we had.
Yeah. Before we put water.
Which made me think, second guessing, made me think it was this one.
Yeah. Good bottles, guys. I still wouldn't tell you to steer away from the Ben Holiday.
No.
I would still recommend Old Elk products. They're good.
Yeah.
They're just good.
When we give something a C, don't go out there, don't think, no, don't do that. Because this C is a $55 bottle. Mm-hmm. This one, it's a $75, $80 bottle.
There is no way.
Yeah. Wheateds
Are you
Wheateds are
serious?
more expensive. And getting
crazy.
more all the time. Now this one
$60
was
bucks.
60?
60
Really?
bucks.
At the distillery? Wow.
Yep.
God, why didn't we buy more?
Well, we each got one. So
Yeah. Maybe that's all we could get.
I think it was one per person.
Yeah,
They didn't have that
probably was.
many left. So.
Yeah, but there were 4 of us.
Well, guys, thank you so much for being here. If you haven't subscribed yet, genuinely, what's wrong with you?
Yes.
Just kidding.
We're
You're
up to a
fine just the
whopping
way you are.
135 subscribers.
What-
And let me tell you, we appreciate every single one of you. And if you want to be appreciated, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And we will appreciate you as well.
And leave us a comment. We
Yes.
like responding. So,
Leave us multiple comments.
Yeah.
We don't care if they're bad or good. We like responding to bad comments just as much as we do good ones.
No, I can't let him respond to bad comments.
I know. And it really makes me mad because he won't let me do it. Because I am very, very good at it.
Well, while we're still on camera, I'm going to start my infinity glass over here.
Well, you started with a good, the warm-up pour today was Russell's
Single barrel.
single barrel.
Yes.
So,
Which is, in retrospect, not the greatest product to warm up with to like figure out if our taste buds were right.
at 110 proof, it might.
Well, no, just the fact that it was a single barrel and I had no idea what it was supposed to taste like.
Yeah.
But,
So,
anyways, guys, thanks for being here with us.
and like good bourbon, our videos get better with time.
And as always, take care of yourselves.